come a point in your life as a young man when you are going to be faced with the fact of having to fight. And let me tell you something, when you're young and you never fought before, that's kind of scary, because you're faced with the fact of getting beat up. And maybe you might be the one that's the aggressor. So therefore, you're looking to beat somebody up. First of all, for you guys out there that are aspiring to be bullies, it's not cool. Don't go around starting fights, because I'm going to explain something to you very bluntly. Being a bully is something that is going to cause you to build some really bad habits, and it's going to carry throughout life if you tend to go that route. Now, let me tell you where those routes end up. They end up in the ground, or they end up behind bars, or they end up maimed, because sooner or later, you're gonna meet your match. So let's not try to go that route. Stop bullying people around. Leave people alone. Another thing you want to know about fighting is to avoid it at all costs. Don't worry about what other people are thinking, how other people look at you and they call you a wimp. Oh, you're a wimp. Oh, you're a scaredy cat. It doesn't matter. You always live to see another day. And it does not mean you can't protect yourself. It does not mean you're going to lose. And I don't care if you can beat that person up, or you have a pretty good chance of beating that person up, or you're not even afraid of that person. It's best for you just to avoid fighting, period. That is number one on the list of knowing how to fight. Number two on the list of how to fight, you get to the point where you say, yo, Keith, he's all in my space, man. I can't avoid this dude. He's coming at me. He's about to swing. As a matter of fact, he did swing on me. Now what do? Take the punches, take the hits? No! You have to protect yourself now. You have to do what's necessary to protect yourself. Now, nowadays, fights are not fair. They are not fair at all. But if it comes to fisticuffs, you need to know how to protect yourself. Now, people naturally know how to fight because they came up wrestling, their dads taught them how to fight, but there's places that I'm sure your parents can send you when you're younger, or if you're an older guy, you know, an older, younger guy in high school and whatnot. I think it's good for every man to take some courses in some type of fighting method, whether that's karate, boxing, whatever it is. Some type of self-defense is important. It can really help save your life and protect those around you, those that you love and care about. So I'm not suggesting that you get this type of training so that you can beat people up, but I would suggest you get it because it helps you feel confident and knowing that you have a chance to protect yourself from harm. Now, I can't imagine how it is for some of you younger guys coming up. You got all that testosterone flowing in your body, and I mean, you just know, you got big muscles, you're a bigger kid, and you really want to like test it out. You want to just walk up to somebody and just punch them. I mean, it just, for some guys, it feels so good to be known as the toughest guy in the school. But listen, you have to learn how to control that animal inside of you. You can't go around wanting or feeling the need to fight to build clout. Now, to my smaller dudes, and even some of you larger dudes that are just simply intimidated, you don't like fighting, you don't want to fight, I don't want you going around feeling like a victim. I want you to learn how to have confidence and knowing that you can protect yourself. Listen, fighting is ugly. It's very ugly. People get hurt, people get in trouble, people go to jail, people die, as I said before. All these things result from fighting. Fighting should only be for those that need to protect themselves. That's it. Because there's gonna be guys out there they're gonna fight you, they're going to approach you, they're going to start stuff, irregardless as to what you do to try to avoid it. To sum things up, fighting is an ugly thing. Period. There are gonna come times where you might not be able to avoid it. When I was younger, I was always a small pipsqueak and I got picked on a lot. I avoided the fight. Somehow, some way, I avoided that fight. I had nothing to prove. There's nothing wrong with going to the police and filing a report if that's what it takes. There's no shame in telling your parents, hey, listen, Mom, Dad, I'm having issues at school. Make your teachers, your principal, aware of what's going on if you're being bullied, pushed around. Do whatever it takes to avoid fighting. And with that being said, that wraps up another edition of Top Male. As always, I am Keith Jason White, your host. If I had said anything that was informative, like, Keith, listen, I don't want to fight, dude, but I sure as hell want to protect myself. Or, Keith, listen, I'm a bully. I'm gonna put the fist down. I'm gonna stop picking on people. I want to live a normal and regular life. I ask that you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification so that you will know next time I upload. And until next time, guys, we'll see you at the top.